Hi all, welcome back to our podcast series dedicated to SF6-Free technologies. After witnessing in the first episode with link below in the description how adaptability and determination helped KEMA Labs navigate the early challenges of alternative gases technology, it's now time to step inside the heart of innovation. In this second episode, we invite you behind the scenes at the Arnhem laboratories to discover the advanced tools and systems that KEMA Labs sets apart. From a state-of-the-art measurement devices to sophisticated gas analyzers, you will see how our team empowers clients to pioneer new solutions in a new world of switchgear testing. So get ready for an in-depth look at the technology driving the future of sustainable energy and see how KEMA Labs is refining what's possible in laboratory testing. So let's get started. Regarding the gas handling, did you procure or equip yourself with special equipment, with special devices to handle these operations?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I can show you. So the equipment we bought in order to safely test circuit breakers and equipment with alternative gases, they are several. And in principle, they should cover the entire cycle. So as discussed, the customer should have a one-stop shop. We can deliver them the gas. Together with them, we can fill the gas. Then we can test the short circuit test in our laboratory, and we can evacuate the gas. And finally, also, we have to either recycle the gas or we have to incinerate the gas depending on the pollution level of the gas after the performed test. One of the devices we bought, this is our leak spy, because during this entire cycle, of course, it is important that no leaks are present when we are handling the gas. And we should be able to monitor. So we bought a leak spy in order to verify this. It can also perform a test, because one of the tests we could perform with this is to do a gas leakage test over time. So it has multiple purpose, but this is mainly related to safety.
Great.
Another device we've bought is this multi-gas analyzer. Basically, it is able to analyze the gas mixture which the customer is filling into their test object.
I have a curiosity about this point. So why do you want to measure and acquire also the parameters of the gas mixture? Is there any difference in testing procedures, in testing protocols, which are impacted by this information? Could you tell us a bit more about this point?
Good question, because actually for KEMA Labs, the exact mixture is only important for reporting. But for the customer, this is way more important, because they could also verify if the quality of the gas is still in acceptable conditions, because this device, for example, could also measure moisture rate. That gives an information on the condition of the gas before the test. So we bought this device mainly to support our customers in giving this information to them. And exactly as you also ask, in the procedures, so far we had SF6 as a gas, which is a defined gas by the standard. But different gas mixtures, which are developed by the customers, they should be, of course, independently verified what they are using for the test, because the end user finally should be assured that if a certain mixing ratio is given in the test report, that's the same as what he is getting when the device is put into service.
It's kind of a footprint of the breaker, of the technology from the beginning to the site, basically.
Yeah. Exactly, and for the customer this is critical, of course, to have this information. This was also, let's say, something that as KEMA Labs we had to push a little bit, because in the standards, when it was SF6, we would always mention this is an SF6 type circuit breaker. But when the alternative gases came, the manufacturers, they claimed, but this is my R&D company secret. I don't want to share in the world what is the exact gas mixture. As an independent laboratory, of course, we find it important that it is clear what was tested in the type test report we provide to the customer. So in STL, but also in ISC, we have worked to basically get this clarity identified in the report so that to everybody who reads the report or certificate is clear how the product was tested and which gas was used, which is critical for the interruption capability, of course, of the circuit breaker. This device is able to analyze the mixtures for C4FN-based gases, C5FK-based gases, SF6, but also dry air, so natural origin-based gases. So it's a multi-gas analyzer because, as discussed before, we have different customers bringing different gases, and as KEMA Labs, we should be able to accommodate or to handle all these different types of gases to support all the different customers that we are having. So therefore, this device, it is good to have as KEMA Labs, but I would say more important for our customers, especially because it gives an indication of the condition of the gas, and it could also give an indication finally on the degradation of the gas after several short circuit tests have been performed. Because one of the things which is now known when alternative gas circuit breakers have interrupted multiple times the current, the gas is degrading, and this analyzer can basically directly give an indication on, okay, what is the change in the mixture due to the different operations that we have performed, which is good for a customer to know because they have, again, a footprint before the test started, and also they have a sort of footprint of the gas after the tests have been completed.
Great.
Which could be good information for them.
Great, Martin. Thank you for this explanation. So, could you give us some practical advice to clients approaching our laboratories to test their SF6-Free switchgears?
Yes, of course. First of all, please contact us. So already from the sales phase, indicate that you would like to come to us to test alternative gas equipment. We are there to support you, but most importantly, please ask us what we can do, and in a collaborative way, I'm sure that we can support you in every need. And finally, when you are at the lab as a customer, we have the experts from the workshop who are the practical experts supporting you in every need to make sure that you can effectively prepare your test object, fill the gas, and basically be prepared to start testing.
Testing. Well, why don't you bring us to the place in which the magic happens, directly in the test lab?
Let's go.
Great. In this second episode, we have seen as tools adapt quickly to facilitate the change to new technologies, and how crucial it is for a test laboratory to have them maintain impartiality and transparency of data acquired. So, in the next episode, the third one, we will see how customers can get prepared. So, stay with us and don't miss the third and last episode of the series.